Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given the task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience that I've been doing this.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, John. First up, we have the artist from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a very close win. Up against them, Mediocre from Wales. Last time we saw them in action, they lost.
This bout is scheduled for 10.
A lot of trash talk. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Himself out though. These two fighters are made for one another. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. The courage on display here is incredible. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They stop the hook there. A chance to make history. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that when you're thinking, come on, Bo.
Round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Just avoids the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Here we go to the 4th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. to score with a jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the hook. A perfect counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. That counter punch caught him clean. We pulled it right there. This may do it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. You'd like to see more jabs. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well done with that counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice work to block that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go in the sixth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last. And there's the bell for round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. That uppercut does not score. Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch could change any, and down goes mediocre. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Up first is the artist from the United States of America. And
This bout,
so they stare and... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Which fighter will say no mas? That counter shot lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Just misses with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Her punches have to hurt. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Missing with that jab. We'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Wanting to land the left hook, but was not successful. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab won't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? What? And the boss has been dropped. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? They're in trouble. And it appears the onslaught. Did you see that? Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes the boss. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my jeers are with all 9 and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nitro slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got jeers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.